Does the White House believe there's such a thing as the deep state that's actively working to undermine the president?
Well, I think that there's no question when you have 8 years of one party in office that there are people who stay in government, who've affiliated with, joined and continue to espouse the agenda of the previous administration. So I don't think it should come as any surprise that there are people that burrowed into government during 8 years of the last administration and may have believed in that agenda and can want to continue to seek it. I don't think that should come as a surprise to anyone.
Deep state, although there's no precise or scientific definition, generally refers to the agencies in Washington that are permanent power factions. They stay and exercise power even as presidents who are elected come and go. They typically exercise their power in secret, in the dark, and so they're barely subject to democratic accountability if they're subject to it at all. It's agencies like the CIA, the NSA, and the other intelligence agencies that are essentially designed to disseminate disinformation and deceit and propaganda, and have a long history of doing not only that, but also have a long history of the world's worst war crimes, atrocities, and death squads. This is who not just people like Bill Kristol, but lots of Democrats are placing their faith in, are trying to empower, are cheering for, as they exert power separate and apart from, in fact, in opposition to, the political officials to whom they're supposed to be subordinate.
On the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this. From what I am told, they are very upset with how he has treated them and talked about them.
The deep state,
Right.
the part of the government that never changes, no matter which party controls Congress and which party is in the White House. There are many, many aspects of the deep state. We're talking about the intelligence community deep state. People in the intelligence community that have access to so much information about everyone, they can manipulate the President of the United States. And if they don't like what he says, they can embarrass him. And if they want to control his thought patterns and decision-making, they'll keep information away from him. Donald Trump has fallen victim to that, and he knows it, and he knows he has to stop it.
I do disagree with a lot of people here in Washington, and maybe some supporters of Trump, who say that this is an effort of the Obama administration to undermine the Trump administration, the carryovers. I'm worried it's something deeper than that. I'm concerned that it's an effort on those who want a provocation with Russia or other countries to sort of push the president in a direction. So I don't think it's Trump versus Obama. I think it's really the deep state versus the president, the duly elected president, and that concerns me. Look, I think Obama was just as much a victim of this as Trump is now.
But the notion that President Obama would have had to ask the FBI to get a search warrant, out of the question. The FBI has nothing to do with this. They're interested in law enforcement. The idea that he would go to a FISA court to do this, out of the question. Why would he go to the FISA court to get a warrant to do something that he himself has the right to do? The attitude that they actually had to tap Trump, out of the question. Because every phone call on every mobile device and landline, every keypad touch that every mobile device and desktop, every piece of digital information that flows into, out of, or through the United States on fiber optics, captured in real time digitally by the NSA. The NSA is in the Pentagon. It works for the president. It is a military entity. He says, I want a transcript of what Donald Trump said to Lou Dobbs on, fill in the date, I'm making this up hypothetically. The transcript shows up on his desk.